Hello, and welcome to another Percentage Chance pre-recorded. Yay, guess what button doesn't work anymore, apparently. He says, having, of course, realized 10 to 30 seconds later that, you know, obviously no one's gonna think this is live. Duh. Anyway, we're here to react to the Rivals patch notes, which I am very, very excited for today. Normally, these are exciting, but today in particular, and again, I haven't looked at any of these already, today in particular, again, the last patch was kind of crazy and a little rough. It was a little dooky. They made some changes and tweaks that I was not exactly the biggest fan of. But from what I saw earlier today, well, firstly, what I saw was,
I'm guessing those
I saw
are
the
bad
graph
guys.
that I normally see from a certain someone that I follow. That's like, it usually shows like what characters went up in terms of what characters went down, and it said buffs up for like all of them, and then it was like nerfs NA, like not available. So that was kind of nuts, actually, to be honest with you. I've not looked at any of these just yet. We'll be taking a look at them right now. I have to get to Arkham Knight in, well, as soon as this is done, really. So let's go ahead and trail through this. Let me quadruple check again. Yes, okay, we are in fact recording my audio correctly. That's good. Okay, good. Okay, now with that, let's go ahead and take a peek at these. All right. You know what? Actually, I'll just read the Hulk one first because I'm already Hulk.
They definitely
So yeah,
look
apparently
hostile.
everybody's getting a big buff. Oh, I see 10 sections big, which is awesome because he was really falling behind. But yeah, we're already at Hulk, so let's take a look. Gamma Burst, new effect. Each direct hit reduces indestructible guard cooldown by 1 second. Side note, this will be mainly relevant for the next live session of Rivals on Friday. Why am I recording this? We're just gonna be doing another one on Friday when it's live. We'll be going through all this again in like 2 days. Fuck it. No, what am I saying? What am I saying? I want to know what they changed now, and I don't want to wait 2 days to read it. What am I saying? No, we're gonna look over it now. Fuck it. I'm being silly. that was very silly of me. Anyways, the point is, I've rigged up a net. I know how to use nested scenes now since last time. So next time I am live with this, this is actually going to properly show up on the vertical feed with just one button press. So that's nice. Anyway,
They definitely look hostile.
Gamma Burst, new effect. Now, reminder: Gamma Burst is the clap, right? Yes, it's the clap. Okay, good. Gamma Burst, new effect. Each direct hit reduces indestructible guard cooldown by 1 second. What?
Stick around.
It's already a 10-second cooldown. So he can get his... So if he intentionally... Hi, bud. I do need to take this back off the screen now. Silly kitty. So if I need to, oh my god, so he can go ahead and throw this out, and if he intentionally chooses to line those up better, then he is going to be able to guard his team much more consistently. Whoa. That's actually huge. Oh, also, I caved and got the Maestro Daredevil bundle since the last stream. I don't know if that got on camera or anything, but anyway, here it is. It's pretty cool. I don't remember when the last time I recorded Rivals was. I think I might have been the zombie stream. Anyway. Let's head over to Angela next, because alphabetical. The Hand of Heaven sharpens her edge, bringing it even
I shall go down
slightly
fighting.
greater straight to the battlefield. She's already great, so like, I don't know what they could do. Movement speed of Assassin's Charge. Accelerated dash state from 16 meters per second to 18. And her Heaven's redistribution ultimate ability, Spear health from 600 to 800. So she can get more health off the ult, but also her charge goes faster. It's already so good. Like, does it need it? No. Will I take it? Yes.
I took great pleasure in striking you down.
I agree. Wow.
Double
Dude, she's already so good. Like, what is she? Why does she need that? I love it. I appreciate it.
That's 3.
Wow.
Been seen and they
And so her
will
ult, right? Her ult can generate 600 health right now. 600 bonus health.
confidence will
Double
destroy.
kill. That's 3.
If that's the case, I don't know how often she's getting it. If she's like striking a bunch of dudes at once, that's totally different. Okay. Who's next? I'm using the crappy controller right now, the one that I usually use to well, to transmit the sound. So you're gonna see a little more drift.
Pretty sure I'm still the coolest spider hero in any reality.
Allies in Spider's pilot takes teamwork to the next level. Allies in Penny's spiderwebs now receive the same healing over time and movement boost effects as her. I actually didn't know it gave her a movement boost. Is that true?
This is gonna hurt.
Stop that. Is there a movement boost? I actually don't think I knew that. Hold on.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! No, yeah, there is actually. Wow, I never noticed that. It's so subtle.
You're up, little one.
Huh. Yeah, no, she does move a little faster in it. So sorry, when they said this on the dev vision yesterday, I thought they meant only during her ult. But this is not mentioning her ult. What? Movement boosts for allies is 25%. For allies is 25%. Healing is 15 seconds per ally. Ally excess health converts into bonus health up to 25. Okay, so it's not going to be quite as ridiculous as hers. Well, hers isn't even that ridiculous, to be honest. I never noticed that thing was doing the little strum every time it popped out. Drones, actually. That's really funny. I never caught that.
Whoever they are, they don't look like
I really never noticed in matches that it was popping out of that sound. That's really funny. Wow. Incredible. Anyway.
Double kill.
Wow. So no, that's not even based on her ult. They made it sound like it was during her ult.
Spiders get the job
Maybe I was just
done.
internalizing what they said about Capsule.
That's 3.
Which, now that I think about it, considering A, he's alphabetical next, and B, I pretty much already know what this one is. I should
Never
just swap
forget
over.
who you're fighting for.
Steve Rogers steps up as the ultimate team player. Freedom Charge, ultimate ability, new effect. Allies within its path gaining 30% boost to ultimate charge energy charge efficiency.
You're on the wrong side.
I'm sorry?
Enemy
That's
ahead.
3.
I'm sorry?
Prepare to-
Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
Dude, that is crazy.
Let's go.
That's insane. So he does his ult, and he runs into his teammates as always. But as people are in that trail, they're getting their ult charged by 30% faster. That could be game-changing. These are the kind of patch notes you sit awake at 4 a.m. dreaming about. Like, what the hell? What? 30% ult charge to everyone that gets in it. So you really you are hyper glomping your team. Don't get too lost in practice here. Okay, let's see. Magneto.
Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants.
Separate the
At last,
cooldowns of Metal
I have
Bulwark
made it
and
a
Iron
reality.
Bulwark. Now activating one
here
won't
they
send
are
the
now.
other on cooldown. Iron Bulwark, for those unfamiliar, is this. This is Magneto's personal shield. I did not mean to take a screenshot. And then Metal Bulwark. Turn off the cooldowns for a second. Is the ally shield.
You are under
So
my
now he can
protection.
do those separately. He can do this independently of each other. Whoa. That's
You
crazy.
shame.
Double KO.
Completely independently of each
Nature
other.
itself bends
There
to
was
my
another thing in
will.
there, though. Reduce metal bulwark and iron bulwark shield value from 250 to 200. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess you got to compensate for it a little bit. That's fine. Ooh, new effect for Groot.
I am Groot.
Gain unstoppable status when within 15 meters of awakened ironwood walls. Isn't unstoppable the state that Ben gets? Like by default?
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Like his default state where he can't be moved. Isn't that what that is? So while he's in the radius of the iron tree?
That's 3.
Huh.
Wow, 4 in a row.
I forgot that I switched Groot up to use the 2 sticks for the walls, actually. Yeah, I don't use his L1 button for anything anymore. It feels better, honestly. Yeah, being able to do these much more aggressively. Yeah, I totally forgot I swapped that button, actually.
That's 3.
Wow, okay.
4 in a row.
I genuinely forgot I swapped that at some point. It feels a lot better, honestly. Anyway.
Amazing.
Yeah, wow, interesting. Okay, now Ben Grimm doubles down on defense and offense. He needed it. Ben's been slowing down a bit. Ben has not quite kept up with what all the other tanks could do for a while. Just wanted to cover him up. Like, he's cold. He's a little cold. Yeah, the other tanks have been outpacing Ben really hard, unfortunately. There has definitely been a sense whenever I play him that it's like, I just feel like I could be contributing a lot more with anybody else. So like, yeah, and that makes me sad because obviously I love Uncle Benji, but hopefully Uncle Benji's back. Let's find out in a second. Also, ignore the social stream thing in the corner. I just remembered that it's still there. I'm going straight into Arkham Knight after this, so. Anyway, let's see. So, in
Just
battle,
the idiots I was looking
remove
for.
damage reduction from single leaf target. Wait, remove? Yeah. Sorry. Get the sound out of my ears for a second. What? Benji, take a seat. We need to relax for a second. No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted, which one do I want? No, not that. I have so many emotes for him now. You know what, Ben? Play me a song. No, wait, no. You know what? That'll be celebratory in a minute. Have a seat. Read a book. Do some reading. What did it say? The other thing. The other thing. The other thing. Okay, no, that's actually funny. I never caught that. Anyway. Grant 20%. Oh! Now I see. Remove damage reduction from single leap target. Now grant 20% damage reduction to all allies within 5 meters of his landing point. Reduce damage reduction from 25% to 20. So now everyone in a group gets it. Oh, that's a big deal for Benji. Okay, interesting. The damage reduction, I always felt like it just didn't last long enough was more my problem with it, but hey. Battle Blitz, remove damage reduction from self. What? Now applies 20% vulnerability to all enemies within 5 meters of his landing point. I'm sorry, but he's losing the damage reduction? I don't think that's a good change, actually. Like if he's in and they're all more vulnerable, yes, that's good, but like, then I think they should have just tweaked the reduction down for him in that case, because like, usually when he goes in, right now when Ben goes in, usually with the battle leap, a lot of the time he just gets, especially if there's more than one person at the landing point, he's just gonna melt. He's just gonna melt into dust, right? So taking away the reduction that already allowed him to melt into dust. In the scenario you're encouraging him to do more now, but they're more vulnerable. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Wait, the last one is interesting. Wait, hold on. Reduce stone haymaker base damage from 90 to 55. And remove 50 bonus health gained after 50 bonus health gained during ability activation. Okay. I'll let them cook. New effects. Plural, new effects. Several, multiple effects. Deal bonus damage equal to 8% of enemies' max health per hit. Oh. Gain bonus health equal to damage dealt up to 100. As he does the pummel, he's continuously gaining bonus health rapidly. Oh. Oh.
Benji's back, baby! Benji's back, baby!
All right, and so am I, and I'm making the executive decision to look at Phoenix's changes first, because A, I haven't touched her since the nerf, because I didn't really know what to do with her. I kind of forget she's in the game entirely sometimes, which is a shame. And I think that was even before the nerfs. Like I didn't, like I liked playing as her, so I don't really know why that is. I just never really saw her that much, I guess. I don't know, which is crazy because I feel like she was considered S tier for a while. It just like, didn't really, I don't know, I'm not gonna say no one was playing her. I think she was probably just being played higher level. Anyway, all right. Yeah, I wanna know what they're doing with her now because like, I really feel like they made some mistakes with that last week, so let's see. Cosmic Fire burns brighter. Cosmic Flames. That's her main projectile, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see what they're doing here. Okay. Okay. Cosmic Flames, adjust Cosmic Flames maximum fall off at 30 meters from... At 30 meters from 60% to 75%. Isn't that a that is a buff, right? Fall off is... Yeah, that's yeah, no, it burns brighter. Yeah, no, why would they? It's definitely a buff. Okay, yeah, sorry. Numbers for a second. Yeah, I kind of see what they're doing there. Okay, yeah, so what they're doing is Phoenix was really spec'd as like a melee fighter before, to be honest. Probably, likely accidentally, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, it's kind of how it worked out. But they definitely seem to have not wanted that, because the melee ended up being like a big thing for her, and they took that away.
That's 3.
But her kit was all kind of based around getting in, and I'm guessing that's not what they were looking for with her. But what they've done is they've made it so her damage is gonna do, her main shot does more damage at a longer distance now. So they're trying to spec her more directly into being a mid to long range fighter. The problem with that I have is just that I kind of feel like Hela fulfills that job better. I don't know. I feel like Hela just has better tools for that, to be honest with you. That's kind of my problem right now with her, is right now, without that Beyblade twist, it kind of begs the question of, well, I mean, if you're gonna play Phoenix, why wouldn't you just play Hela, you know? Her ult's pretty good, but like, I don't know, they're so similar. The problem is that they're so similar. I just feel like Hela's just kind of better at the job, you know?
You really should have known. Turn it up.
So I don't know. I don't know. Will that be enough? I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? One thing that might help, well, okay, I don't know if this is really going to convince anybody, but Black Widow's getting a buff that's basically going to make her into a soft healer, and I saw someone do the math. She has 70 healing per second raw which is technically more. Ultron apparently has 35 per second. So, you know, Ultron can do it in a radius to multiple people at once, and he also has the bonus health. So that's not quite exactly how the math checks out, but logistically, I don't know, it might help. I've seen some people saying it's more advantageous to run a Widow than an Ultron with a Phoenix on the team. I don't think that's accurate, to be honest with you. I think that the reality is more that she's... Listen, Ultron's thing hits multiple people in a field, and also he can drop the bonus health, like the shields, at any time. So, like, it's not quite the same thing, but, you know. I don't know. An extra healer is not a bad thing to have around. I don't know if we'll dig too deep into the team up stuff today, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I gotta move through this a little faster. Hawkeye, please.
My years away from the Avengers
Clint's
taught me how
precision
much
packs
they
a
meant to
slightly
me.
bigger punch. Archer's focus maximum bonus damage from 75 to 90. I'm sorry, what? Does Archer's focus the... His arrow shots now do more damage.
You're too loud.
So the body shot, that's gonna do 15 more damage. Which, I mean, headshots are already instant with Hawkeye, but like, holy shit.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Well, there's not much to say about that. That's just crazy.
Purple's not so funny.
Mr. Fantastic, another buff. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Everything eventually
Reflexive
ends.
rubber, which is...
I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does.
Yeah, the body block thingy. Wide read. Can now be used during the inflating state. Inflated state after reaching 100 elasticity. He can use the reflexive rubber while he's in big mode? Wow, that's actually incredible. Remove the 300... Wait, what? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Remove the 350 bonus health when on entering the inflated state. Now gain 350 maximum health and a one-time heal of 350, which is removed upon exiting the inflated state. So they're tweaking it out from being bonus health to being real health. And he can use his block in the menu. Okay, so just so you're understanding that, they're gonna tweak it so when he hits his inflated state, which happens at 100,
Odds weren't in your favor.
or
KO.
come on,
We've been discovered.
he goes big, he gets 350 bonus health, but he can't use any other skills than punch while he's in here. But now, in situations where he goes big, he doesn't have to throw it away. He could, while being big, go into this form and start building damage. Now, my question is, does
Wow, 4 in
that
a row.
That was
constantly leak down
That's amazing.
his bonus health? Or like does that still take the time he has for it? Huh. Interesting. Wow. That is interesting. Okay. I need to see how that plays mechanically, but hey. Storm buffs. It's been a while.
I am a mutant and proud to be one.
Aurora empowers her allies with even greater force. Increase weather control's thunder boost damage to all allies from 10%
spotted
to
us.
12%. Okay, her damage boost is even beefier now. Wait, what? Wait. Weather control. Oh! What? Increases weather control, thunder damage boost. Oh, sorry. Okay, now I understand. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so in her the state before she does the boost, the damage boost is now 12% instead of 10, and when she does the boost, it's 15% instead of 12.
My storm!
Wow. Okay. Storm's gonna be even crazier now. Her actual overall damage boost is about to get nuts. Even more nuts. 15% on the boost is a little redonkulous. I love it.
5. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Pleasure in that.
We dream of patch notes this good.
Way to go.
The only bad thing about it is that
Down.
Ultron is not gonna get a buff of any kind. I already saw that. I didn't read, well, sorry, of course I didn't read what Ultron's buffs were because they don't exist, but anyway. Bleh. Next up, likely a very simple one, Squirrel Girl. Increases acorn burst damage from 100 to 110.
Cage's nanny.
That's her
Now
that's her
that was
primary fire.
stressful.
Easy.
That last acorn's a doozy.
100 to 110 damage.
Double kill.
Easy. By the way, I'm sure it's obvious that I'm not on the public test server build. There are people that are right now, but I'm just reading the patch notes. We'll actually test these things on Friday. Let's see. Frank Castle, I'll do Spidey last. Spidey will be last because they're the most specifically interesting ones to me. Frank loses his anchor team up bonus, but gains raw power. Okay, so this is just going to be an adjustment from him losing the anchor team up bonus with Widow. Base health from 275 to 300. Okay, yeah, as you can see below, his health is already 300. This is less of a buff and more of a numbers fix to even him out from with well, because he's losing the anchor bonus, which is currently what again? The anchor bonus that he currently has is 25 extra health and 5% bonus damage. Yeah, they're just evening him out. They're just keeping him in the same place. Adjudicator maximum fall off at 40 meters from 70% to 85%. And the pellets fire from deliverance round from 14 to 16. Yeah, okay. It's just going to be raw numbers. It's pretty much just keeping his numbers where they're supposed to be after the buff. Or after taking away the season. After taking away the anchor bonus.
Wow, 4 in
Which
a
again,
row.
anchor bonuses are always active. It's not only when the team up is active. They're for the season. They're how they quickly test how much a character can go up or down in the rankings and the tier lists by simply adjusting someone up or down quickly is basically the idea. Anyway, next up is let's do Spidey because he has a shorter list. Okay.
Life is hard sometimes.
Reduce web cluster
for other
energize time from 2.5 seconds to 2 seconds. So he's going to be getting his web shots faster. It does take a bit of time for these to come back.
Down.
I have always felt that they just take just a little long.
Ground and pound.
Especially now that I've realized that like the main way for him to really do
Watch
damage
out, they're
is
headed
by
our
using
way.
these as like, you know, firing, you know? Like to actually use them as like projectiles and then go in for your leap. Don't just tag someone and go
you went
in.
down pretty
That's how you
hard.
waste your damage. That's how Spideys don't get kills. Spidey has 5 of these things
Spider
for a
Fist is
reason.
ready to punch.
At the same time, they take so long to come back that I feel like that's kind of the main reason people wait. People just feel like they have to get in. But anyway, what's the other one? That's not a bad tweak. Increase
and
the
pound.
amazing combo damage from 60 to 70. The amazing combo is the uppercut, for the record. Yeah. Which, that's more damage if you do that first.
Woohoo! No webs needed.
Okay.
Double kill.
I'm not sure if that'll be enough,
3.
but hey, my phone's ringing. Okay. Next up is Wolvie. Hi.
Got a problem, bub? Talk to the claws.
Okay. So, Wolverine claws get deadlier, especially against vanguards. Increases Savage Claws percentage damage for each point of rage from 0.45 to 0.57. Savage Claws is regular strike. Vicious Rampage's percentage damage boost for each point of rage to the same. Vicious Rampage is that the... Oh.
Here come our next victims.
Vicious Rampage is the dash. Sorry, I can't help but notice that I'm pressing my patch notes button to no avail. Why is that? because my Stream Deck is paused entirely. Oh, well, isn't that great to know? Okay, let's go ahead and pause this. Okay, we should be good now. Anyway, yeah, that's on the dash. So they've just made it so that it's the same. It's the same damage percentage on that dash. Okay, let me get.
Yeah, they're coming.
Barrel leap cooldown from 15 seconds to 12. Oh, they've brought the cooldown back. I think it's closer to what it used to be now. Interesting. Is that gonna be enough? I have no idea.
Wow,
No idea. But hey. Hopefully he's doing all right with that. I mean, jeez. Okay.
I am no golden god.
Okay.
I am simply a man who wishes to use his power for good.
Right, we are rolling, right? Yeah, we are rolling. Okay, good. Excellent. Good. By the way, if you are watching this at the moment that it's actually gone live on the channel, I'm
foes have
currently
arrived.
live streaming Arkham Knight right now for Bat Month. So if you are happening to be looking at this at like pretty shortly after it comes out, I'm most likely live right now. So you can always come back to this too, or you can finish it first. It's up to you. All right, let's see. So bring this up there. New ways of doing this. Always new problems, but hey, all set. Okay, Adam Warlock. Let's try and roll through the rest of these as quickly as we can. I gotta get onto Arkham Knight pretty quickly. Let's see. Increases soul flight speed from 6 meters per second to 12. Oh, that's actually not bad. Like when he dies, he's relatively slow, which I always thought meant that, you know, it's tricky for him to get away and like actually get somewhere, right? But that'll help a lot. And then energy cost from reducing his ult energy cost and increase ally detection radius from 30 meters to 35. Oh, so he can bring people back in a larger radius now. Okay, interesting. That's neat. Okay, there's not a whole lot I can test
Our
here
foes have
in that
arrived.
case, but at least not until we actually have the build. But interesting. I imagine this one's gonna be pretty quick. So
Light doesn't dispel
base health from
darkness.
250 to 275.
It helps
Sweet.
me see
there you
the
go.
darkness
Cool.
and
Nothing to
face
say
it.
there. Oh, I see Rocket's getting some stuff here. Rocket's kind of the unsung hero of the whole game right now, so we'll check on that in a minute. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Loki first, because Loki needed buffs. He's actually in a bit of a rough state.
I am accused
Health from
of
270 to
loving
275.
chaos.
He needed
It is
that.
true.
Adjust mystical missile. That's his main fire. Adjust its fall off damage at 3 meters. 3 meters. Damage fall off at 3 meters from 50% to 80%. Isn't that good? At 3 meters, isn't that like hilariously
They
far?
are in front of us. Idiots.
No, new effect. Now he heals directly hit allies for an extra 10 health. Oh. Oh, so they've made it so... Hey, Loki has a skill check now. Loki's that actually hit his targets in his healed targets instead of their feet. A lot of Lokis will just shoot the feet. Will get bonus health off of it. So you are incentivized to actually shoot your allies. Otherwise, you are not healing optimally. Learn to aim, Lokis. I'm a little confused about one of those things there. The damage fall off thing, I'm not 100% sure how much that helps. Or hurts, but hey. Fair enough, I guess. Still has a big list there, so I'm gonna go to Rocket first.
We guard the galaxy, sure.
Rocket support
But
and firepower
sometimes
are
we
slightly
take
tuned
stuff
up.
other
Okay,
people are
reduce
guarding.
BRB cooldown from 45 seconds to 40.
Just this is a nice spot.
That's the beacon. It's 45 seconds. When it dies, it's 45 seconds. To come back. Increase repair mode maximum count from 5 to 7. What? Repair mode maximum count from 5 to 7. And projectile speed from 60 meters to 80. Well, that seems wrong. I don't think that was written correctly because currently his repair mode, the amount of orbs he has right now is 8, not 5. It's definitely not going from 5 to 7 because it's already 8. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they wrote that wrong. Is it going? Maybe it's going from. That must. I don't. That someone got that wrong. It's already 8. That would be a nerf. That would be a nerf. If it was dropping to 5, then going to 7, he'd be losing 1, and that would also be an asinine, insane way to write it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not the case. The speed boost on them before they get to targets though, that's crazy. That's a big one. That's a big one. They're finally doing it!
People keep asking if I'm back.
Bombard mode projectile speed from 150 meters per second to 180.
I'm thinking I'm back.
If you've been around long enough, you might recall that I've been asking since launch, why are his projectiles so slow on his gun? It makes aiming and hitting targets with him at anything other than a high range really hard. Like it's like there's a reason his cursor looks like this, because you have to lead targets if they're moving at all.
4 in a row.
Like,
You're welcome.
In your face.
see, like you gotta lead like crazy.
This is way more fun than it should be.
Point is, I have been asking why these things are so damn slow since launch, because they're just not good. But the projectile speed finally going up is massive. 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 I love it.
More bad guys.
You know what? I just realized I might not be able to upload this while I'm doing the Arkham Knight stream, come to think of it. Unless it's, I don't know. We'll have to see. It'll probably only get uploaded tonight or something. To maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Depending. Because, you know, I need to be able to, like... I need to be able to stream without it breaking the PC. Anyway. Let's see. Finally. His projectile speed going up was sorely needed. Like, Moon Knight had that problem. Yeah, okay, awesome. Susan Storm's survivability and power are up.
We didn't ask to be heroes, but we always answer
Projection...
the call.
Increase orb projection hit damage from 25 to 30. Ooh. Projectile maximum range from 30 to 35. Ooh. And projectile spread from 120 to 150. Oh, sorry, speed. Projectile speed? Pursue? So they're gonna go... They're gonna go and come back faster.
The total blindside.
And they're gonna go farther. And they're even gonna do more damage. Whoa. Increase force physics length from 35 to 30. Sorry, from 30 to 35. Force physics is this. So now it's gonna reach farther. She's gonna be doing more damage?
That's 3.
Dude. Yo.
6 in a row. Way to go.
Okay.
That's
not all. There's more. Guardian Shield new effect. If no Guardian Shield is present, pressing the recall key now deploys a shield in front of Invisible Woman.
We've got trouble.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Her shield... Back when she came out, someone that I played with just made the comment that it was stupid that she couldn't put a shield in front of herself. And I was like, I don't really think it matters because she can just recall it at any time and she can reposition it constantly. Like, it doesn't really matter. But like, I did at least understand aesthetically and thematically the reason why you would want her to be able to call that up right in front of her. But if no shield is present, pressing the recall button now, instead of the recall button disappearing the recall button now,
They look like they mean business.
now it just puts it like in front of her. Like let's give an example of like, say put it over there, and I would do this, but what it would actually do is it would do this. So now she can plop her own shield in front of herself quickly. Wow. Oh, they're cooking with gas. Holy shit.
A clear winner.
And then the new Blade of Conchu team up. We'll cycle through the team ups pretty quick. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot we can test without actually using them. Again, we'll do our full thing on Friday. As the team up anchor, Moon Knight gains a 5% boost in damage output. Okay, so Moon Knight's getting a 5% damage boost. Crazy. Blade gains the Eclipse Edge ability. Crazy. Okay, fair enough. 1 second. Okay, and the last card we have here is for all the new effects with all of these. I don't know if there's a whole lot to talk about here just because a lot of this stuff was covered in yesterday's video, as well as the fact that, like, I feel like there's not a lot we can do with testing until we have our hands on these ones. But yeah, as far as the team up stuff goes, yeah, Gambit and Magneto have a team up. I feel like it's basically inevitable that Rogue will be added to that team up in a month, so fair enough. But yeah, so Magneto gets a new Royal Blade. It's basically a guarantee that Rogue will also be part of this team up next month. I feel like it really is. It doesn't really make sense that it would be anything else. So yeah, obviously I feel like that'll happen. Although Rogue could also be a benefit for something else. By the way, it was announced today Rogue's voice actor is Lenore Zahn, the 97 actor. So they're keeping the classic Rogue voice here, which is fantastic. I think they'd have the... You think they'll have the Goth Rogue as a skin? I feel like that's like the most iconic alternate Rogue look. Like the classic Rogue and the Goth Rogue, those are the two that people fight over, right? Of all her alternate looks you could possibly grab, that's the most gangbusters selling a billion units costumes they could do, right? In terms of the alternate skins, right? I feel like that's... Who knows? We'll see. At some point, I'm sure. Maybe they'll want to wait on it. Who knows? You don't want to pop that one too early. Let's see. Yeah, and then so Hawkeye is getting a Moonlit Slash ability. Yeah, these don't really tell you what these do. Yeah, we kind of have to wait to read them. Read what they actually do when it comes Friday. Okay, well, you know what, in that case, fair enough. Okay. All right. Well, that... Okay, drop the shield, goddammit. Well, there you go. That is a... I'll be honest, genuinely incredible patch. Like, I'm kind of stunned by it. That's looking tight. That's looking crazy. I can't deal with that. If I could levy any criticisms whatsoever, it would be, hey man. Oh, also, to be fair, there are multiple characters that are going up in this patch as well on team ups alone, right? Like, so there are characters in this patch that like are getting a swing, even if I didn't talk about them here, they weren't necessarily on any of the panels. Like, characters that are going up include... Yeah, more up for Magneto. Hawkeye's... Yeah, that's right. It's not just he's getting better headshot damage and regular damage on his charged arrow. He's also getting a team up as well, so that's bigger than it looked originally. The ice arrow is going away, but who cared? The ice arrow wasn't that great. Magneto is losing the Emma team up, but I honestly don't think that's that big of a deal versus what he's getting. This one looks a lot more interesting, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Gambit. Getting hands-on with Gambit on that day is going to be tricky. Man, they didn't change Daredevil at all, huh? I just realized that. Daredevil didn't get like an upward tweak or a downward tweak. I kind of thought, like, because he's so good. I genuinely think he's the most balanced, well-made character they've put out yet. He's, like, so good. Daredevil's genuinely so good. Like, I kind of can't deal with it. He is genuinely fantastic. Also, yeah, I know how to do the combo now.
I can hear them getting closer.
I know how to do the combo now. Yeah. So it's ready to chains, throw, dash. Just kills so many squishies immediately. It's incredible. It's out of control. Yeah, Daredevil's friggin' phenomenal. They did a bang up job with him. I can't believe they're, like, here's the thing. I love Angela. I really do think Angela's an incredibly strong fit. And even before Angela, season 3 yeah, Blade, well, listen, Blade was a little rough on release, but I also think I really liked him. Listen, they cooked with him really hard. But even then, like, Daredevil,
and you lost.
Okay, listen. Point is, I loved Angela. Angela's fantastic, but Angela is definitely an obscure pick, and that's fine. We can have those. We should have those. That's how you build up characters that otherwise might not be a known quantity for a lot of the normies, right?
Our enemies
but
are near.
Daredevil into Gambit into Rogue is such a banger lineup. I can't imagine how they follow it up. This is my personal prediction. Real quick, I'll probably say this on the stream on Friday as well. Based on some earlier leaks, I'm going to guess that next season is Hive, who is supposed to be a Vanguard, and Ghost Rider, who is supposedly the Hood variant of him. Like the one that is the Hood, like Parker Robbins. I think, if I've got that correct. And that's also supposed to be a Vanguard, so we might be getting 2 Vanguards in a row. I don't think they've said what Rogue is just yet. But then again, I'm just guessing as far as those 2 being in the same season. It might be something else. But yeah. Yeah, no tweaks to Daredevil at all. Interesting. I mean, I do genuinely think he's the most balanced character they put out. Like, he's incredibly well put together. He's the most fun character I think they put out. He's so true to life. I've also realized playing it with the Zero on the blindness mode thingy makes it look A, 10 times cooler, and B, it's actually much easier to see your targets like this. Like, much easier. Much easier. Really helpful.
Hellfire!
Yeah, like...
It was
anyway,
a fair fight.
Point is,
and you
yeah,
lost.
Daredevil, I think they really nailed it with him, and I can't wait to see what's going on with Gambit. Gambit's probably like a 5-star difficulty. He looks really tricky. Who knows how much Gambit time we'll actually get on there? Strategists have been starving, and people are thirsty for Gambit anyway. And you know what, strategist mains who've been holding it down, y'all deserve it. I kind of hope Rogue is also a strategist, to be honest with you. I think it's very possible. I think it would be very smart if they had did that. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case, just because... Listen, they've heard the feedback, but, like, characters take a year to make every time. They've been open about that. Characters take about a year from conception to actually releasing. So, like, unfortunately, as far as getting a big dump of other categories in a row, that's going to be a year 2 thing. To be fair, we are now in year 2, but I'm considering the moment that the game shifted into overdrive in the form of, like, when they started doing a hero every month. So that was at the beginning of season 4. Or was that season 3? No, it was season 3. Yeah, at the beginning of season 3, they went into a hero every month. Yeah. So now I'm going to go on the assumption that, yeah, that's going to be probably more of a year 2 thing. But anyway. I can't believe Daredevil didn't get touched at all. Oh, I wasn't even completely finished here. Right. Yeah, Magneto's losing that. Black Widow. Yeah, Black Widow's also getting a considerable buff in the form of the Phoenix team up. Was that going to be enough to get her played actively? Who knows? Played actively? Perhaps never. There's so many popular picks at this point. I don't know if anybody's going to shift over. I think she has a bit of a stigma attached to her now at this point, which is unfortunate. I don't think she deserves it, but, like, I think people are not always inclined to... People will shit on you for jumping to her no matter what, even if you have a fucking Lord icon. It's crazy. But anyway. Yeah, yeah, Blade's going up this season thanks to that buff. Moon Knight did get a
I can
damage.
hear them
That's
getting
actually
closer.
true. Wait, Moon Knight got a damage buff, like an overall damage buff, which is crazy. So yeah, actually, just by that nature, Moon Knight and Blade also went up. Well, there you go. Shit. Damn. Everybody's eating. Everybody's eating. Well. All right. I have other work to get to, so I will see y'all later. / now-ish. Anyway.
Let the devil.